My name is Rich Kettner, and welcome to Star Night Guitars. I've been playing guitar for just over 50 years, and the purpose of my channel is to try to share with younger guitar players things that I've learned over the course of my journey. Some by trial and error, some by great teachers that I studied with, some by other guitarists that I met that were farther along in the journey. So today we're going to look at harmonics. Before we get to that though, I'd encourage you, if you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the like button and maybe spread the word. Share about this channel with one of your friends, and come back. There'll be more videos in the future. So quickly, when I was coming up as a guitar player, starting in the late 60s to early 70s, things were very different technology-wise. Obviously, that was before the internet, so way before YouTube, even before electronic tuners. So when I was a young kid, one of the most difficult things to do as a guitar player, next to learning bar chords, was learning to tune the instrument. Now, they had a thing called a pitch pipe, almost like little tubes to blow into, and a reed would vibrate, kind of like a harmonica. And would play a reference pitch, and you would try to match the note. Problem with that is, if you were not a schooled musician and didn't have a really good sense of pitch, it was very difficult to tell when you were in tune or not in tune. Another way to tune would be if you had a piano or a keyboard, again, to play a reference pitch, but you were in the same boat. If you didn't or weren't able to match pitch, you may never ever get your guitar in tune. I remember having friends who would play their guitar and they would get knocked out of tune, and they couldn't get it in tune again until they went to their next lesson and had their teacher tune it for them. So people today are very fortunate. You can buy electronic tuners, which I'd encourage you to get one if you don't have one. So we're going to fast forward now to 2021 and assume you have an electronic tuner. But this lesson is about harmonics. Another way you can tune the guitar would be through artificial harmonics. And a lot of people, if they're familiar at all with harmonics, you may be familiar with them playing at the 12th fret. There was a popular band in the mid-70s called Yes, and they had a song called Roundabout. And that's the way it started. The guitar player was Steve Howe, really great guitar player. So you can do the harmonic at the 12th fret. You can also do it at the 7th fret. You can also do it at the 5th fret. Now, there are other harmonics in other areas of the neck, and in my next video, I'm going to talk about artificial harmonics, like I did in the intro of the video. But today, we're just going to talk about these harmonics at 12, 7, or 5. So, the way you make a note sound in a harmonic is different than when you fret a note. If I wanted to fret a note at the 12th fret, I'd pick whatever finger I want to use. I'll use my middle finger for now and press it down right in the 12th fret so the string makes contact with the neck, and then pluck the note. However, if I want to do the harmonic at the 12th fret, what I'll actually do is place my finger, and move it so you can see. I'm going to put my finger not right on the 12th fret, but above the fret wire between 12 and 13, right here. And what I will do is not push down. I'm just going to barely make contact with this finger. Actually, if I pluck the 6th string with my thumb and then lightly tap the string with this finger, you may be able to hear the harmonic pop out. Let's see if we can do that. I'm not sure if you could hear it. It went boom, boom. The harmonic is an octave higher. One more time. Hopefully you heard it. So I'm just going to barely make contact here, and I'll pluck it. Then the harmonic really jumps out. One more time. That time you could clearly hear the harmonic kind of jump out. So when the string is played open, it's this note. The harmonic is going to be an octave higher. And putting the same principle into effect, if I do the harmonic between the 5th and 6th fret, again, not in the 5th fret, not in the 6th fret, right above the fret wire between those two frets. That does an E even octave higher. So the open string, the harmonic at the 12th fret, the harmonic at the 5th fret. So it's a pretty cool thing. You can do that at each string. So I would encourage you just to start with that first. The challenge would be being sure that you don't depress the string with your left hand, or if you're a left-handed guitarist, with your right hand. But just barely make contact with this finger and pluck harder with the other finger, and the note will jump out. So using the same principle, a way you can tune your guitar that some people feel is more accurate, or maybe you just prefer it over using electronic tuners, is playing a harmonic on the 6th string between the 5th and 6th fret, and then playing the harmonic on the next string, the 5th string, between the 7th and 8th fret, and it should be the same note. Now, I'm going to purposely put it out of tune. Hopefully you hear, you can hear those sound waves. Now, I'm not a science teacher, so this terminology may not be exactly correct, but my understanding is this note and this note both have a sound wave. The reason we hear the beats is they're not moving at the same speed. So you hear this dissonance with this collision. If I adjust the 5th string and slowly tune it up, if the beats get faster, it means I'm getting farther out of tune. If the beats seem to slow down, it means I'm getting closer to being in tune. So let's try that. Let me go the other way, actually. Now it's like, what will happen is if you go far enough out of tune, the beats will be traveling so fast, your ear can't even register. So now I'm very out of tune, so I'm going to move the peg the other direction, try to get the beats to slow down. So there you can really hear it. Still not quite in tune. When it finally gets in tune, it will sound to your ear as if there are no beats. So now you can do that same principle. This with 5/6, 5/4, 4/3. The difference will be when you get to the 3rd string to the 2nd string. Because the guitar tunes in intervals of fourths, E to A to D, D to G. However, when I go from the 3rd string to the 2nd string, G to B, that's only a 3rd. So we can't do that 5 and 7. It doesn't work. So from the 3rd to 2nd string, you could do the harmonic at the 12th fret, and then fret a note on the 2nd string, 9th fret. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again. Harmonic at the 12th fret, fretted note at the 8th fret. And they're going to sound the same. And then finally the 2nd and 1st string, again, harmonic at 5 and harmonic at 7. Okay, well, that's a lot of information. So just to let you know, depending on your journey on the guitar, how long you've been playing, harmonics may be common knowledge to you already. If it's all brand new, it's probably going to take you a while to do. And the secret to guitar, folks, is really just spending time with the instrument in your hand. There is no secret remedy. How do I get better fast? Anyone you listen to that you enjoy, who is a great guitar player, or even just more advanced than you, have spent a great deal of time with the instrument in your hand. So if it's all brand new to you, don't be discouraged. It may take a while to get those notes to pop out. But once you've done it once correctly, you'll know what it feels like and where your hand needs to be, how much you need to depress the string, get easier. So I just encourage you, take your time on this, keep plugging away at it, and it will get easier. Thanks again for tuning into my channel. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button, and God bless you and enjoy your journey on the guitar. I'll see you next time.